Welcome back to Is It Playable? In this video we'll be taking a look at whether Maximo vs Army of Zin is playable with the current build of PCSX2 within RetroArch. And I actually have fast boot enabled, so it takes about 5 seconds, and it's in minutes, 5 seconds of a black screen and then it pops up with that, which means the game loaded. And I don't have to sit through 30 seconds of booting, which is good. I mean, yeah, the startup for the PS2 is iconic and cool and everything, but because I want to test whether or not a game is playable or not, I don't want to spend a minute just getting into the game. Everything looks promising. We have a title screen with really odd text again. I'll just waste some time in the settings. Oh yeah, it's triangle to exit. Let's see. Does this also start with a cutscene? It do indeed. Like, for the most part, I would like to skip cutscenes because they take up a lot of time, and most of the time they seem to be perfectly okay. But there are some exceptions.
Unholy demons, while I live, Castle Hawkmoor will never fall.
Like, sometimes the cutscene plays fine and it gets to a certain point and then it craps out. I think it depends whether it's an in-game engine cutscene or whether it's pre-rendered. Pre-rendered cutscenes play fine. In-game engine ones seem to be the ones that have issues, if they do.
Get the last of them into the vault before they rise again.
Oh, I can't skip the cutscene anyway. Oh, there we go. No, the only game I can think of where pre-rendered work fine, but then in-game cutscenes don't is Xenosaga Episode 1. Okay, I'm gonna say there's some texture issues, but I don't think there is. I think that's just how the fog works. And I would assume it's the same on an actual PS2. Oh god, the x-axis is backwards. Well, it's how games used to be, but it feels weird for me. I prefer when left moves the game left and right moves it right. Yeah, I don't know. You can probably invert it, so it's all good. Oh dear. Oh, the audio is really low hertz. It sounds it anyway. But that's again just a PS2 limitation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think sound effect quality was of utmost importance. Okay. I don't know what the hell just happened. Oh, you can talk to people. How?
Thank you.
Oh, pressing circle. Okay. Yeah, this seems just the same as Maximo Ghost to Glory. Just as playable. It works perfectly fine. There are no noticeable issues. Usually if there are texture issues, they pop up. But I mean, because I am only testing a small portion of a game, it's highly likely that I could say something is perfectly playable, but then, you know, an hour or two into the game, all of the issues start to show up. And in that case, there's not really much I can do about it. Because, you know, I'm not dedicating 3 hours to seeing if a game is playable or not. Or mostly just to see if whether a game has issues that far in or not. Usually if it's perfectly fine in the first, like, 5 to 10 minutes, it's usually a good sign that there will be either no issues or very few. But, I don't know. This series is constantly evolving, so it could change as time goes on. I don't think I'll ever get to a point where I'll want to dedicate, like, hours of time to testing whether a game is playable or not. The one thing I do find kind of weird, though, is the drastic change in audio quality from cutscene to gameplay. Like, the cutscene has very low audio quality. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Oh no, I lost my armor. There we go. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I'll decide on a format I like, and then I'll stick with it, but for the time being I'm kind of just... it's up in the air on how I want to do everything. I do like the whole idea of like 5 to 10 minutes for each video.
Thank you, boy.
Okay, so that heals you. Oh, I could have bought the armor. No, I couldn't.
Thank
Oh well.
you, boy.
Thank you, boy. Well, I'm nude. Whoops. I didn't realize you could do that. My bad. Yeah, it's the same as the first game. At least I think Ghost to Glory came first. Not bad.
Thank you.
Minimal to little issues. I'll just say that, so then if issues do arise later in the game, I'm still correct. But no, from like games, I'd say if anything is an issue, it's the fog. Like the fog is rendering weirdly. Like I don't think it would render this way on an actual PS2, but I'm not sure. Didn't mean to do that.
Thank you.
But yeah, it just seems perfectly fine. Works well. The texture is the only thing that's... no, not textures. The fog is the only thing that seems to be having trouble. I mean, the only reason I say that is because of how it showed up in the cutscene. But yeah, not too bad. Oh, I can swim. Now that was unexpected. I was expecting falling into the water to be like an instant death or something. Interesting. Either way, that is going to be the end of this video, and Maximo versus Army of Zin is playable from what I can tell, with a minor issue with the fog. But fully playable nonetheless. And with that, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please like the video, as it helps out the channel, and subscribe for more. And until next time, take care.